What's happening, guys? This is James Blonde with MMOHuts.com with a quick weekly recap for MMO news and announcements for the week ending November 11th, 2013. And the first thing we'd like to mention this week is MMOHuts YouTube just passed 300,000 subscribers, and we would just like to say thank you guys so much for tuning in and subscribing. This time last year we were sitting at 175,000 subs, and it's because of your continued support that got us to 300K. So thanks again, guys. And the second thing I was going to mention, as you probably figured out from the video playing in the background, is that Funcom opened up beta registrations for its new Lego Minifigures MMORPG on their official website. Lego Minifigures Online lets players collect tons of minifigures. Since 1975, Lego has made more than 3,600, so there should be plenty to find as they plan to add all of them to the game over time. Players will also be able to explore all of the various Lego realms, from space all the way to the pirate world. So far, it looks as if it offers a nice MMORPG experience, along with some block building, semi-Minecraft elements to it. It'll be a little while before the game's actual launch, but the closed beta will be an ongoing process over the next year, with Funcom slowly inviting players to take part throughout the entire thing. Next up, we've got some exciting news for Maplestory fans. Early last week, Nexon officially announced and revealed a teaser page for Maplestory 2. Not to mention this really informative trailer. Okay, so maybe it's not so informative, and maybe slightly mistaken by some Maplestory veterans. Word on the street is that it's totally a different game. This Maplestory is a 3D MMORPG with an isometric view. Not really sure how that's going to play out with Maplestory fans, but it doesn't make me any less excited. For new but limited information, check the link in the description below for the official teaser page. Otherwise, the game is scheduled to launch in South Korea sometime in 2014. It's going to be a little while for us, though. Next up, the Rift 2.5 Song of Dreams update is now live as of last week, featuring a new underwater saga that puts a pretty cool twist on things. New level requirements for the Iron Pine Peak Zone, and international shards, which allows players the ability to play in any language regardless of the selected region. The new update also includes new ways to spin planar attunement points with the new Nature, Cinder, and Storm Nexuses built to combine the best of the existing planes plus PvP Tier 3. There's plenty more in this hefty update, so check out the official patch notes from the link in the description below for more details. Snail Games rolled out another tiny reveal last week for Black Gold Online. Nearly under the radar, we catch a glimpse of the Vanguard of Erlendir, a two-handed Blademaster. Equipped with heavy crowd control abilities alongside survivability and agility, the Blademaster is up in your face with quick reactions and well-timed interrupts. He's labeled as an expert PvE class that you'll want in any raid, while still maintaining a decent presence in dueling and solo grinding. Although Blademasters prefer to engage in melee combat, their training in spiritual magic enables them to absorb weapon essences, strengthening their attacks according to the type of enemy they face. Now that sounds pretty cool. Looking for a really cool new Minecraft texture pack? Oh wait, that's EverQuest Next Landmark's latest dev diary showing off tools and materials. In Landmark, you work with tools like the starting copper pickaxe to gather resources that are set up in various tiers. Now, I've got to say, the textures look really good. I wonder, though, if there's going to be a need for things that work like redstone in Minecraft. Either way, Landmark looks to be coming along pretty nicely, especially in this new World of Imagination trailer. According to the EQ team, the alpha for Landmark begins on or before February 28th, followed by the closed beta on March 31st of next year. They also just announced their founder packs for those of you wanting to get in during alpha, with guaranteed unlimited access during closed beta. Well, unfortunately, PlanetSide 2's release on the PS4 was announced as delayed, but that's not the case for Warframe. Digital Extremes is celebrating as being one of the first free-to-play titles available for the PS4. In fact, if you act quick, they've got a free pre-order pack that'll be available for US and Canada, but you only have until the 12th, which is tomorrow. Sorry that news is a little bit late, but they also have a pretty sweet new multi-part teaser launch trailer to check out, so can't be too sad. The mythical Harley Quinn drops in as the latest champion in Infinite Crisis. With her trusty pop gun and oversized mallet, Harley Quinn is a range support who apparently heals for thrills and crowd controls for kills. Quinn's E skill, called Best Medicine, heals her ally and activates her passive, gaining bonus attack and move speed boost for a short time. Her W skill, called Back Off, pushes enemies back with a shockwave produced by her mallet, dealing attack damage. If her target gets pushed into the wall, they receive additional attack damage and are knocked down. Seems like a straightforward champion. Sort of curious what her alternate universe versions are going to be like now. The latest god for Smite, Moose and Cobb, is the god of bees? It's a bit weird. but it seems to be pretty effective on his enemies, with his passive, of course, called Bees. Enemies affected by his second ability, which is called Swarm, take damage over time and are revealed on the minimap. Most of his other skills also deal with Swarm. Honey, for example, his third ability, Moose and Cobb, sprays honey at a movable location, slowing enemies, and of course the Swarm is attracted to it, which in turn activates his passive. His ultimate, on the other hand, isn't very flashy, and it's only meant for single targets, which is odd because you'd think it'd be a little bit more like Hades' ultimate or something, doing an area effect with just a crap ton of bees. And finally, our last bit of free-to-play news is from Blizzard. First up, we've got several new trailers from Heroes of the Storm, fresh from BlizzCon. Heroes of the Storm is an upcoming free-to-play MOBA-style game that features the ability for players to build and customize heroes from across every Blizzard universe, not to mention some pretty iconic locations to battle on. Each of the battlegrounds is categorized by a core legendary event that shapes the strategy for the entire match, whether it's paying a ghostly pirate in order to train his ship's cannons on enemy positions, or collecting bones to summon a fearsome golem to attack from below. And as for the legendary heroes themselves, players are able to actually choose from the skills they use, even their ultimates. There are plenty more details about the game at MMOHuts game profile, as well as the newly launched Heroes of the Storm website. Beta signups have already started for Heroes of the Storm, but along with that, it was also officially announced at BlizzCon that the wait for access to Hearthstone is going to become really quick really soon, with open beta scheduled sometime in late December or early January, along with the mobile versions of the game available in the second half of 2014. BlizzCon has really been kind to the free-to-play world this year, to say the least. But anyway, guys, that's about all the MMO news and announcements for this week. Thanks once again for getting us to 300k subs. And if you're looking for more information about the news in this week's recap, check the links in the description below and head over to MMOHuts.com/news. Feel free to discuss the news in the comments below or head over to MMOHuts.com/forums. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.
Oh, shit.
Nuclear launch detected.